Hello, Scorpio. This is Erica, and I'll be doing your reading for March 2021. This is good for really any of your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Also check out your other signs. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's get to it. All right. What is Scorpio going through right now in this present moment? One more shuffle. What is Scorpio going through in this present moment? Either going through now or about to go through. One card. We have adjacent possibilities in the reverse. So there's some kind of situation that's going on that you feel like there's no other option. You feel like there's, could have to do with business, contracts, or even in a relationship. That might have to do with finances still. You're not seeing that there's more solutions or more options. All right, let's go ahead and clarify. We have Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, there's options, Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I like to use playing cards a lot of times for general readings because they give me, I don't know, they speak to me more. All right, so adjacent possibilities being reversed, meaning you're not seeing other solutions out there. It's like, well, the square doesn't fit into the triangle hole, so therefore the square must be wrong. Must not even be, and it's not supposed to come with this, but in reality, you just don't know that there's this, you haven't looked to see if there's a square hole. So at the Page of Cups, Seven of Cups. Seems like it might actually have to be, like I said, be a matter of the heart. That I feel like somebody is kind of naive when it comes to love. They might be very idealistic. Meaning it's like, love will conquer all. Doesn't matter, I'd rather be in love and live in a shack than not be in love at all. I mean, who am I talking to, Scorpio? It might be your ass. But it could be whoever, somebody else. That makes sense. So it could be you, that you are wanting something. You want a real solid relationship out there. And you feel like love really can conquer all. But those people that you're meeting, it's like they might have one thing, but they don't have the other thing. They might have finances down, but they don't have looks. They might have looks and finances, but they might be 2 feet tall. They might be 6 feet tall or 5 foot tall, but their humor is terrible, or they don't have a sense of humor. It's like you're finding one thing but not the other, and it's like you're constantly like, man, I'm ready for love. I'm looking for it, but I'm not finding what I want to. Maybe I should just give up. But the root of the matter is that you're guarded. You're holding on. You're holding on to past hurt, and you don't even know it. You're holding on to past judgment, but you don't even know it. And so because you're being closed off without even knowing it, you keep producing people into your reality that are not meeting expectations, because it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy that deep down you believe that no one is ever going to love you the way you want to be loved, and never accept you for the deep, intense emotions of love that you have, or what you can offer someone. You deep down feel like it's not going to happen because you've been hurt before. And so Your subconscious is playing that movie and is putting that frequency out there. So in your conscious reality, you really are ready, but you're being blocked unknowingly by yourself. But I feel like once you realize that this is the problem, and once you work on those belief systems that you have that are outdated, because what you believe is truly what you attract. Law of attraction sounds so hokey, but it's so true. Our subconscious really does write our reality. What we focus on grows. Quantum physics proves that. So I feel like when you step outside the box, I'm hearing with step outside the box. When you step outside the box, that's when you're going to go towards what you really want. But it's going to be a path of self-discovery first. The Six of Wands shows a man on a horse. It doesn't show two people, you know? And he's parading, it looks like parading through town. But all eyes on him. So I believe that this is a season where you work on yourself. All eyes are going to be on you. You're going to have a lot of interest in you, because as you drop all that baggage you've been carrying without knowing it, maybe you have been knowing. Once you drop all that baggage you've been carrying, as you brighten up your frequency, as you lighten up your vibration, as you become more of who you want to be, people are going to be attracted to you. I'm seeing like a moth, like how moths are attracted to light. You're going to be the light. You already, I believe, are a light, and people are attracted to you. It just doesn't work out in the end. You have a magnetism about yourself, because a lot of what your journey is in this lifetime, I'm hearing, is a path of self-discovery. And that deep well of love and emotions that you do have, that you don't let come out much because you've been, used or abused in the past, that produces this almost light. And people are attracted to it, but we need to change the story in order to attract the right people, to attract the one that you want to come. I'm hearing that if you're having money issues, that it's going to be the same principle. Okay, money is just an energy, and it's just like, dating, is that your core beliefs determine how people and money act to you. And you need to take a check your affirmations that you're saying, because we say affirmations over ourselves every day without even realizing we're doing it. We speak over ourselves. What are spells? Spells are words with intention to get a desired result. What are prayers? The same thing. So every day we're speaking prayers and spells over ourselves and over our lives, and then wonder why things aren't going the way we want it to. Okay? If your car is acting funny, stop saying my car sucks. Okay, God, I received that for myself, because I be doing that. Stop saying my car sucks. Stop saying my car, I hate my car. It always breaks down on me. It always needs this. This happens, blah, blah, blah. Start speaking life over your car. Start speaking blessings over your car. And also saying that I am so happy that my car is going to last me until my next car. I am so happy that I'm getting a new car this year with no added sorrows, with no added worries. I am happy to receive that car this year, but I'm also happy that the car I have now is acting right, and it will do me right until I have the chance to get rid of it for another one, right? You have to do the same thing with relationships, okay? I know that before I met my fiance, that, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like most people. It is very hard for me to find somebody to be in a relationship with, because most people I cannot stand. And I've dated girls and I've dated guys, but at some point I was just like, I think I'm just going to go this route, and I started looking for men. But, in my earlier years, I would always say that people ain't shit. People suck. People would lie, cheat, blah, blah, blah. People are terrible. I don't know why I can't find somebody. Most of it, they were boring. That was my biggest problem. I was like, they're boring. They're clingy. They're emotional. They're losers, whatever. And I stopped saying that. And I finally started saying, you know what? There are good people out there. There are good men out there. And if I'm meant to be with a woman or any gender, then that's what will come to me. I am open to love in every form. Right? That whoever comes to me will be for my highest good. And I kept that in my head, even though I would go on dates with people and it sucked. I'm like, God dang it. I hate love life. I hate my love life. I'll be like, don't speak that. My love life is great. It's just setting me up for the one I'm supposed to be with. And when I met who I am with now, I actually had a couple of dreams about him before I met him. And which helped me give him a chance, because I am a kind of person where after about a month, I'm out of it. Anyways, long story short, he's amazing. He treats me amazing. He treats my son like it's his own. Like I couldn't ask for somebody that's better. Like, it's amazing what the universe did for me. But you have to speak it. You know, you have to be in alignment with what you're asking, and you have to be in alignment with Spirit's trying to give you. All right, so this card is what you can expect for the rest of March. Okay? Well, that's good. So, could be that March or the past 3 to 6 months have felt like shit. That it's like, if it's not one thing, it's another. Like, and if it's your love life, it just feels like it's just a never-ending, like, chaos, like a storm, like just never easygoing, never smooth sailing. But the good thing is that with this card in the reverse, that means that is passing. The storm is passing. The storm is over. You're finally going to be able to catch a breath. You're finally going to be able to catch a break. Those things that have been weighing you down over the past couple of months are leaving. They might have left completely, or they're about to leave. Okay? But things are ending. You have the number 10. 10 is the signal for things ending. Things complete. So that part of your life is complete. Not saying that other bad or hard times are going to come, but that one's gone. Okay? So let's go ahead and clarify. We have 9 of Swords. Oh, Ace of Cups. 2 of Swords, and 4 of Wands. That is really good. But I do see where you're going to be in your head. So, Swords represent thoughts, right? Cups represent feelings and emotions, your subconscious. Wands represent passion, energy, creativity, new projects. So, we'll work left to right. Sorry, I have so many messages that I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. So you've been in a time, again, where you've gone through the storm. And I feel like you're almost going to have some residual, like almost PTSD left over from whatever you've been going through. You're almost going to believe, I'm hearing, like, it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Because what you've experienced is, when you thought it was too good to be true, it was really too good to be true. You know, the person that, I'm hearing, like, for some of y'all met somebody, they were amazing, y'all were vibing, clicking, and then finding out that they were married or they had somebody else. You know, the car that you went to get, you know, you thought it was an amazing deal, you talked them down, you negotiated, you did your thing, to find out that they misled you and didn't tell you about problems later on that they would have known, they just covered up, right? Could be stalling on a diet or a workout plan. I don't want to say diet, because honestly, you're losing weight, it's really just you're changing your lifestyle in order to maintain. But you could be stalling in your progress. You're wanting to work out. You're wanting to lose weight. You're wanting to look a certain way. But it's like, no matter what I do, it's not happening for me. So things are going to start happening for you. Okay? Just like I said, the journey of self, you working through your shadow work, you working through those issues, you doing mirror work, it's going to release a lot of baggage off of your soul, right? Which is going to affect your reality. So good things are going to start coming for you. Legitimately good things are going to start happening for you. But be careful that you're going to let yourself get in your head and you're going to have anxiety and PTSD and scared of when is it all going to go to shit. It's not going to go to shit as long as you believe that it's not. And that you hold on to a promise of knowing that things are getting better. As long as you work on yourself, the universe's job is to reflect itself back to who you are. Everybody we meet is a reflection of who we are and our issues. That's why usually the people we hate the most, it's because they reflect a certain part of ourselves that we don't want to see. If it's somebody that's very like a narcissist, somebody that just uses and abuses, and we are just like a very big-hearted, generous person, the reason why we hate them so much is because they reflect a part of ourselves that we almost wish that we could be that selfish. You know, that they made us feel weak. They made us feel like they took advantage of us, but at the end of the day, we gave them permission to do those things. It's not like they just, you know, I mean, maybe some of y'all got robbed, but for the most part, we let them cross those lines and didn't kick them out of our lives when we should have, right? So anyways, I don't know why we going, Scorpio, that's why we going so deep. Anyways, so I feel like be aware of PTSD. Okay? And I'm hearing that some of this can be trauma that's started in the childhood. You could have had a parent walk out on you. You could have had both parents walk out on you. Or you could have just been not receiving the care that you feel like, you know, should have been given. You could have been, unfortunately, some kind of abused. So many different things could have happened. It could have happened, you know. But that set up a belief system that you carried of like not trusting people or not trusting life, really. Those are issues you're working through, you're gonna work through. And as you clear those things, you're gonna gain a new sense of love for yourself. I feel that this Ace of Cups is not only new love, which new love is coming if you're looking for it. If you're in a relationship, I'm hearing, if you're in a relationship and it's not going well, let go. Let go of the outcome, meaning it could get better and y'all have a renewed sense of like love and passion and things are going to get better. But also detach from the outcome because spirit might be moving them away because they were just here to teach you a lesson, here just for a season, and they're bringing somebody new. But as long as you hold on to the idea of, well, I don't want them to leave my life, then, you know, if something different is the plan for the universe, you know, they can't do it because they'll never go against your, you know, your free will. But just be prepared. Be prepared for new love to come. Be prepared for your relationship to get better. Be prepared if a new relationship is coming, right? But priority at the top, you're going to gain a new sense of love for yourself. Okay? In that, there is going to be some decision that's coming. Now, the decision, I feel like with people that are in relationships is really, are you going to stay with this person or are you going to let spirit do its work? And it could repair the relationship or it could bring somebody new. For singles, I'm going to clarify. It might be the same thing. Is that well, not the same thing. Do you want to stay single or do you want to settle down and get married? Like you really, really, really need to make an intention of what you really want and stick with it. Meaning if you go on dates and somebody says they just want to have fun, they don't want anything serious, they just want to be casual, you tell them, okay, well, I bid thee farewell, because that's not what I'm looking for. And I'm only going to align myself with people that are looking for the same thing that I'm looking for. Right? All right. So, interesting. Interesting. So, we have the 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Hearts, or 10 of Cups. The 5 of Pentacles, it's the card with the depiction of the 2 people leaving the church. And they're all in the snow and they look like they've been homeless for a long time now. The 10 of Cups, that's the epitome of the family, home, love, everything. It's like the epitome of you finally are where you want to be emotionally. You know? On the card, it usually has a little family. And it's a huge rainbow over them. So the choice is yours, honestly, of where you're going next in your life. Are you going to hold on to all old beliefs? Those old beliefs that keep putting you in bad situations? Those old beliefs that, you know, things never work out my way. And that will make things continue not to work out your way. Or are you finally going to let things go, let everything go, and receive finally that happiness? And I'll tell you right now, you got to be in that vibration 9 times out of 10 before that thing actually comes. When you're wanting to manifest something, you got to pretend it's already there. I would say before I met who I'm with now, and I would do this before I would meet somebody that was like a big relationship to me. I would pretend I'm already in a relationship. I would go to sleep with a pillow, hugging it. Good night, love. Good night, baby. I see you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Mwah. I'll walk around talking to my pretend boyfriend when knowing damn well no one's in the house. But I would talk, hey, babe, what do you want to eat? When I'm cooking, do you want some? Okay. You know, I would put some on a plate. I'd make an extra plate. Telling you, it works, because a lot of the part of manifestation is acting as if. It's getting your vibration to be in that place. Sometimes you have to do wacky stuff like that to get your head there. You know, when you're driving, pretend you're driving that new car. Feel that new leather. Feel that new heated seat. Smell that new car smell. And, you know, look at the odometer. Instead of seeing 175,000 miles, you're seeing 3. Like, your imagination, you got to build your imagination in order for manifestation. Like, it's pretty key. But where are you going to be? It's your choice. But I believe you got this. 4 of Wands. Whatever you're looking for, stability, home life, you're going to have it. You're working towards it. You're going to have it. I feel like things are going to work out for you. Things are going to get more stable. In the number 4, it's all about stability. Things are going to start, you know, feeling good again. You have the storm passing. Things are going to feel normal again. Feel better than normal. As you work on yourself and taking, like I said, that journey, things are going to just get better and better and better. Some of y'all might be getting married this month. Maybe not. Maybe though. Maybe some of y'all are going to get engaged, a surprise engagement. But this year, I feel like if you're looking for marriage, this year might be the year. And if that's what you want, believe in it. Then it will come to pass. I'm going to pull a real quick romance angel card. Just curious. Let's see. Give me one romance angel card for my Scorpios. Don't tell anyone I did this. I haven't been doing this every reading. I'm just doing it as I feel led to. And I feel led to do it for you guys. Okay. You deserve love. You're lovable. I mean, the end, right? You got to believe it. When you believe it, you'll receive it. I feel like you could meet a Sagittarius. Yeah, you could meet somebody with a big sun, moon, rising, or a Venus, I'm hearing, in Sagittarius. You are the water, the Scorpio, right? They're going to be looking for you. I feel like don't chase anyone out. I'm hearing. Don't chase anyone. Now, give, what do you call it? Match people in efforts. Like, don't be hard to chase. Don't do that. You know, somebody says good morning. Don't wait 4 hours to say good morning. Don't be, unless you want to stay single, whatever. You know, but match efforts. You don't want to be the one that's like looking after them, chasing after them, whatever. Just, you know, observe. But give a person room to show you that they really want to be with you. But I feel like this person is going to be more like outwardly expressive with their emotions than you are. You deep down are the emotional well, but they're better at showing it. You know, you might be more what is it? I just keep hearing recluse. But like, you just don't show your affection that much outwardly. All right. Last card. Just going to get a message from my Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. See what Spirit wants to say. Any advice or any additional messages they want to tell you. All right. Give me one. Ooh, we got the Rainmaker. Isn't that so pretty? I love this artwork. That's interesting. We started with 24. Adjacent possibilities, 24. And we ended with 42, which it is upside down. So it's like, kind of like we started with 42 and ended with 42. And we have those numbers right there. If you start seeing a lot of 222s, 444s, I would look it up. For me, usually 222 is about getting in balance, getting in alignment with what you want. A new relationship coming with the 2. And 4 is about my angels protecting me, money like coming. Also just more stability coming for me. And making sure that I'm staying grounded. You want to make sure that if you're, you know, most of us, I think, that come to this channel, we are intuitives in some way. Making sure that you do grounding exercises, okay? Grounding exercises will help you so much in grounding your emotions and in being able to be more calm, really. All right. The Rainmaker. The Rainmaker is calling you to create something new from the elements that are already in your life. Be sure you work with what is and not with what might be or could have been. The seeds that have been silently germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight. Do not hold back. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. Interesting. So now is the time to co-create. This is a card about manifestation. All right, this is all about manifestation for the greater good, co-creating with Spirit, with the universe, okay? But it's all about, you know, not just, how can I say, things for yourself. Creating a relationship that will also serve as help for other people that might have relationship problems, you know what I'm saying? Or helping people like, hey, I went through this as a child. This is how I healed from it and changed my life. And this is where I am now. Like, you can have a good life, even though you go through those things, right? All right, Scorpio, I hope this resonated. Sorry for the long read. Take what resonates, leave the rest, all right? Blessings and love and abundance to all of you in the highest form. Love and light.